Spotted by my window, of course. What are they doing? They're just cutting some branches down, trimming the trees? Most probably, right? Eh. Shit. I need a way back up. Ooh, I overheated. It can be a real headache. Yes, definitely. Just please do your backups before you update the website. And DEFCON, cutting the seedling trees that came up, I imagine. Could be, yeah. The tool wasn't nearly enough to cut through so much as a twig, never mind a full-blown branch. So it really must be something for the little ones. Wow!
We are unbreakable. Leave no dwarf behind.
Great, he found a cube. I thought that the cubes were only there during the winter event, but I stand corrected. Oh my! Gotta help a brother out. Especially a bearded brother. So Miggy, since I did not build it myself, it's going to be interesting to see at what state it is. And yes, tons of backups. Good stuff, good stuff. I admire your work then, because, you know, too many guys just do it without anything, like, yeah, it's gonna work. And then they found out it's not really working. Do you know why? I don't. So, yeah. It's worth the 10 minutes of backing up rather than 16 hours of trying to fix it.
Die like your mother did. Explosive strikes. Hello and good.
Okay, he's down. Okay, I saved myself with the kill. Bloody acid spitter. And I'm down. Word indeed. So we also have a new streamer in our family. Maybe you have noticed that our weird old man, well, a weird old man, a strange old man now, he's trying to stream. Acid is bad for you, okay? Don't do acid, kids. Okay. Mr. Mackey knows. Mr. Mackey knows the best. You member? Yeah, member.
Feel much better now.
Okay. Well, I've finally seen all of those 5 episodes of Rick and Morty as well. I really expected more episodes, I mean, not more of those episodes. Episodes were great, but just 5. Okay, 1 more Aquark and 4 more Apoca Blooms. I don't see anything. I mean, goddamn, where is this stuff? Tefcon, haven't noticed, to be honest. Mr. Mackin knows all. Yeah, it's not too many, just 5 episodes, but they were great. Especially the dragons. The episode with the slut dragons. Yeah, that was something else. And we were both with my beloved that what is the voice was really familiar. The voice of Bartholomew. Bartholomew? No, Bartholomew. Of the main dragon of the episode. The voice was really familiar. And the guy is one of the main characters of Game of Thrones. Liam Cunningham was the name, I guess.
Well done, you got them all.
Let me soulbond real quick. How about a quick soulbond? Yeah. Just a little bit of a soulbond.
Secondary objective completed. Supplies are on the way.
I think he was also offering some hand bonds. Mm-hmm. Okay, we have everything. That's nice. So we were investigating or exploring the wrong part of the cave. It was somewhere else.
Watch your fire, moron!
Meet your maker. I'm going up. I would really appreciate a little bit of a resupply. I mean, I really would.
And launched. We're picking up heavy activity in the vicinity.
We don't have Nitra.
Cape pod arrived.
Shit. Jamie fucking Lannister? No. It was the smuggler. As far as I know, he was the smuggler. The one that really didn't like the Red Witch. Don't forget Matthew Broderick. Ah, yeah, Matthew. Matthew was the cat. Yeah, that's true, sweet. And we haven't really been shown what they saw while looking in the mind of the cat. But as he was, yeah, there was that episode with Rick always getting into a new clone with the death crystals. The death crystal episode. He was always respawning in a universe with fascists in it. that was pretty hilarious. What the hell? What, arriving in 35 seconds? Is there another detonator, or what did I see? Okay, he's down. Yeah, I'm running low on ammo. That's Jerome Flynn? Not Leo. Leon Cunningham? I don't know the name then. You can Google it. You have the power of Google. I have the power of Deep Rock Galactic right now. When did fascism become the default, right? It's always been the default, Rick. Yeah. Okay, drop pod is incoming. Really, drop pod has landed. Well then.
Departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Okay, there is a nice little bridge over here. I don't need to drill through all of that mountain of ice.
Are you blind? Look over here.
Yeah, it's all done. All prepared.
Lighting up!
Doot doot doot.
Rock and stone to the bone.
Rock and stone to the bone.
This one for cause. Rock and stone. Yeah.
We did it. Awesome stuff. Always. That's a nice always, Defcon. And I did Google it. The smuggler isn't Leo. It's Liam. No? Ah. Okay. I'm gonna check it. Yeah, it's Liam. Liam Cunningham. This little guy. This is him. Thought you meant Braun for a while? Nah. Do 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 do. Now you can see him, so it's not Leon, it's Liam. He was one of the good guys, right? Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Exactly right, Defcon. There is that in that name as well. That doesn't sound like a good guy behavior to me. But that's the default. I think that is the actual default. Good. 23. Just 2 more levels to go. This yields the most experience. No. 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 Nobody's running this. Good. So... full server list, please. Sweet. Depends on how you like your ham. Or maybe if you go ham about your ham, you maybe can't even do that in it. Comfrey, oh my. Let's choose a nice mission. You're missing out. Ah. There are some serious... well, let's put it that way. There is some serious life advice there in chat. Don't be missing out. Good. This sounds like we can join it. Good. The goodest.
I eat rock for breakfast.
I eat rock for breakfast? Rock on. Rock on, brother. Wait for it.
Damn, I forgot my lucky charm.
Ah, yet again some SMS from my mobile service provider.
Check your gear and let's go.
Rock and roll!
We've detected an area filled with the quarks, and you get to bring them all back.
Hey there, Albus.
Search for blue shimmering light and extract the quark from within the walls. We've sent in a specialized heavy lifter, and we're expecting heavy resistance. The lifter's been equipped with heavy armaments, but keep focused. It's about the goods. A new miner is joining your team.
Rock and stone!
Alright, so the minehead is up there.
Take that.
Bugs are up here. And there is some gold. Is that a Praetorian? 2 Praetorians, I think.
Get behind something!
Get behind. And X to the face.
That's sugar! That's all you got, you slippery shit!
All of them slippery shits right now. "70 days until Animal Crossing, everyone." Well, never played it, but I think I saw some announcements. But it's only for Switch, right? No Switch, no dice? I think that's how it works.
A miner is on the way to join you.
I ain't got no Switch.
Rock and stone.
Die like your mother dead.
The new one is going to be Switch, right? So we were talking about it with my beloved. If we were, you know, to consider buying a Switch. No? There we go. But then we, you know, we went for the reports of the docking station being crap and even damaging the Switch, which means that you might have a hard time enjoying it on TV unless you fear that you will damage it. And there were some other issues with overheating. I don't know. We decided not to go for a Switch about now. Maybe one day later. And also we have many more games to play. So no Switch for now. I think they're actually preparing some other improved product line of them. But of course they will wish to sell most of the previously built ones, so yay. I think I'm gonna deliver it, because if I throw it, it may very well just roll down to the abyss. It's been pretty much in every system since the GameCube, and why don't you have a Switch yet? Because it's 300 euros, and the games are very limited, and I have many other games to play on PC or console. So doesn't feel like there is the real need. And as I explained, there are some production issues with it. You never know which kind of a not model, what kind of a product you will buy, because it can go wrong, very much so, and there have been reported issues of Switches not behaving as they should. And then they were recalling or taking them back, replacing them with warranties. I don't know. They should still streamline the product a little bit. And also there's the question of money. I ain't giving 300 quid right now for a Switch with a game. I've had none of those issues with my Switch. You're lucky then. There was an over-sensationalized thing about the dock scratching the screen, but I don't think it was a big of a thing. Might have been, but I have seen more reports. I've read more reports of it. Not just the scratching. I've read about the scratching a long time ago. That didn't bother me much. But I saw other articles where people were actually waiting to just submit a warranty to have it replaced because Nintendo was actually aware of those issues and they just were really open about replacing such products. I don't know. Anyway, the price is one thing and the amount of games is the second thing, because I know that I wouldn't play it as much. I have games on mobile, I have games on console, I have games on PC. So no Switch just yet. There we go. Okay.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Secondary objective completed. Now finish the job.
Okay, there is an Aquark.
Everyone, can I get some attention? Marker up. Oh yeah.
The only real production issue that exists is the Joy-Con drifting issue. I also haven't experienced it myself, but I've seen a lot more about it. True. That was the second one, yes. So one was definitely with the docking stations. Not only scratching, but I think I read about other issues with it. And Joy-Cons, yes.
Yeah, give me some sugar.
Let's see. Let's see how it develops and when I will return to the corporate or other working environment and have some spare cash. I might decide. Until that time, probably more games will be available for Switch as well. Dung 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 doo 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 dung. I drilled under him and he just kind of fell a little. Surprise! Do 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 do. Okay, next to last.
Objective completed. Launch controls are active and awaiting your input. Let's bring it home, team.
Anyone needs ammo? Sweet, there's nitro here.
Okay. Do we wait or we press the button? That's the major question, right? Okay, gotta reposition my ass on the chair. And there we go.
Got it right between the eyes.
Anyway, how would you all feel about a statement about streaming that if you are not having 20 to 30 people within the first days of your streaming, you should just stop and reevaluate how you stream and what you stream? How would you agree or disagree with such a statement? It was actually a statement and an advice made by a larger streamer, because that's how he managed to begin, I guess, 5 years ago. So just saying, because it felt a little odd. I'm gonna resupply. 5 years ago, that was probably pretty doable. Exactly. Exactly. The oversaturations right now is something fierce. Seems a bit unfair. Yep. Yep. For this day and age, it does. And Defcon, I would disagree. Everyone streams for their own reasons, and while it's great making it big, most people just want people to talk to. That's also true. That's also true. Of course, I'm not being secretive about that. I would really love to have this as a job. And yeah, I haven't managed to do that in almost a year. But that's actually what I kind of assumed that will happen. Because this is how the oversaturation is right now. But I tried. I tried with the best of my abilities and the best of my equipment and possibilities of this flat. And I will keep trying, so that's it. Again, 5 years ago was the year that streaming got big. Valid, yep. Or at least it was growing more rapidly than before. And And Twitch wasn't so huge, categories weren't oversaturated. Exactly. So that's how he managed to do it. He actually had a guy who had several hundreds in front of him, and he managed to have quite a few people that time to be second in the category, which means that he claimed on the second day he had around 300 people there. Of course, because there were not so many streamers in those categories. So I assume that really is pretty doable, but that advice for today, in my opinion, is not valid. The viewer-streamer ratio wasn't 40 to 60. Again, stream what you want, man. Play games that give you joy. If people don't watch, then you deserve more. There are way too many people who deserve to be watched, of course, and they might do it right. But just the viewers are stuck with the larger numbers, of course. That's one thing. And the discoverability is questionable. But we can try our best, so we'll see. We'll see. I think I am very happy with how far I have managed to get so far. And the 1 year of streaming, I believe I began streaming at the 29th of January last year. So, that's when the year will... The year 1 will be over. And we will begin year 2. And of course, I will need to go for a job, most probably. Okay, I'm down. Okay. I was thinking a lot and not really thinking about the game too much. Dude, I'm sorry. Just leave without me. Sorry. Okay, what did I miss in chat? Defcon, there's a pretty big imbalance. There's a couple of streamers that get all the kids with their parents' credit cards, or women attracting, or somewhat. Thank you very much for the follow again. Thank you. So I'm gonna finish reading that. Or women attracting a somewhat older generation. The rest of the streaming plebs basically have to contend for the average Joe. If I'd say one way to get big is basically through connections and making content work on YouTube too. I have currently abandoned YouTube because of all the COPPA stuff and the US FTC being able to go ham. Sorry, but you were not responding. Okay, whatever. My mind was somewhere else. I don't care. So, yeah. I decided that YouTube was not worth the hassle because of the possibility of FTC just roaming and trying to find content creators that are doing something that might be for kids, because the categories for video games are not really clearly given, even though they're trying to explain it like, it's fine, it's okay if you stream games or put them on YouTube and it's not intended for kids, but if kids see them, it's not your fault. Well, is it? Is it so clear? I guess FTC is not having it clear right now, so no one will protect you if the shit hits the fan. Legally, I'm not under the force of the FTC, but I'm still under the YouTube, I don't know, contracts and whatnot. If you click accept, you're under all the rules. So you still can get your channel banned because of something that happened and is out of your control. So I'm gonna read chat now. So sweet, I'm coming up on 3 years of streaming in April and I'm still rocking 10 to 20. I know, yep. But